They playing me now. I'm trying to get this little shit out the ground. I need some money to get me around, but money don't grow on no trees. Yeah, they wait on me now. Hey, if I had $1 for all of my sounds, then I need a money machine.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the R&P Podcast, giving you opinions on topics you've never asked for. I'm your host, PLAX. I'm here with my co-host, Rick. Rick, how you doing today, man?
Well, so my answer depends on if you're going to do like a punch-in of us and then expand it out, or is they just already going to see the two
You
people?
know that's our thing. They got to see the people. So,
well, Steve, I feel like it's a little different around here. You know,
Okay.
The setup's a little bit different. There's
Is
two
it?
other people on.
I thought
on
it
our
was just
set.
me and you two.
No, we got two extra people. So, you know, all in all, it was a good Friday. You know?
Okay.
It was a little nice
My
outside.
Friday was rough.
Oh, well.
It's been a rough week.
You asked me
Like,
how I was doing. I didn't ask you. But I'm doing all right. But I feel like you should introduce, you know, the people sitting next to us who I haven't even looked at the whole time we've been talking.
So, we are proud to have the No Label Podcast on the R&P Podcast. Let's get a round of applause in there. Y'all not gonna hear it, but
You know, add it.
it'll be in there in the video.
So, like, in terms of like Buffalo podcasting, like, are they like our big bro?
For now, top two, we two. Top two, we two.
For now, I like
We on the way.
that. For now,
We trying. So we're gonna let y'all introduce yourselves a little bit. What's up with y'all?
My name is Nelson from the No Label Podcast.
There
It's
you
good.
and I am Donte.
Oh.
Pleasure being on the podcast with y'all. I appreciate y'all for having us.
We appreciate y'all for
Yeah, we
pulling
appreciate
up.
it. I was telling y'all on the way up, I was surprised when Dave, shout out to Morrow. Morrow's here as well.
Mara Worldwide.
We,
Come on.
They
Tomorrow
didn't
sound.
see- they
I don't know.
didn't see that.
Yeah, he was there.
They felt his energy.
Morrow waved at y'all. He waved at y'all.
I'll
Yeah.
pass it on.
He waved at y'all and said hi. Yeah, we really appreciate y'all for pulling up. When Morrow told me that y'all wanted to link up, I was like, oh, for real? Like, yeah, let's do that shit. Let's go.
Right.
So we do got a couple questions for y'all before we get into like the actual nitty gritty of the episode. What is it like being the number one podcast in Buffalo, man?
It's cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've never been super big into the like titles of, oh, you got this, you're this person, and it's like we just made content and that shit. We like doing this shit, so it showed. People enjoyed it, and that's what the people say. I'm not running around saying, oh, I got the number one podcast. It's like, if other people ain't saying it, then it don't matter.
So if somebody say it, it's what.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I respect that.
Like,
So-
we focused on being number one in the world.
There you
feel
go.
me? So,
See, I feel like
I mean, we definitely appreciate the love always, but we're not content in where we at.
Yes, sir. That's why I like
everybody at the top got the same speech. I swear they rehearse it every time. It's like, you know,
Well, what you
if the
supposed to
people
say-
say we number one,
But no,
I'm
what-
like, the people, the numbers, the
But
posts.
Rick, what are
I'm
you
like,
supposed to say though? Yeah, we're better than these niggas. Fuck them.
Sometimes you gotta say it.
Yeah,
Like,
but Mile can co-sign. That's always been my stance for a while.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
I don't care about that shit. Like,
That's
I'm
what
trying to
I'm
be.
saying. What you go like? You go just disrespect everybody.
sometimes you just gotta like.
Just let niggas know.
Yeah,
That's
man.
why we ain't there yet. Because Rick, I'm like, yeah.
Ray gonna
DMX
talk his
did
shit
a-
soon as it happens.
Yeah.
DMX, 50 Cent did it. It's just some.
We
some
only
dudes
had-
be at the top and they just like.
We only had one person on the pod
saying-
that really owned it. That was Street Soprano.
Oh well, yeah,
And
well,
maybe
that's-
Flex got-
Well, he's
maybe
in that
Flex
vein
got
of
it.
like he's
Yeah.
one of them niggas. They do that.
Yeah.
like it's just you gotta.
He was the only one that I remember like that really was like, yeah, fuck these niggas.
But I need someone who's not a rapper to do it. Like I want
tech
like,
genius?
yeah, like a Zuckerberg type or like a
He said
Elon
it's
type.
Zuckerberg.
Yeah, or even like an artist type, like a Banksy. Like I want Banksy to just get on like the news and be like, nah, I'm really him. Like nobody do paints like me. Put them down if y'all not like me.
we
Like,
want y'all to get on the R&P podcast and talk your shit. So anybody that's watching it that think you the shit in your craft, specifically technology.
no, for real. I feel like
Specifically technology.
engineer- I feel
That's
like-
crazy, dog.
they looking for a way.
Ain't
to get
nobody
kids-
making machines like me.
They looking for a way to get kids into STEM, and I feel like that's the quickest way to do it.
A
Get
nigga
a
talking
personality.
shit. Oh my
A
god, bro.
personality in STEM.
Nah, you're onto something. You're onto something.
We need
Oh,
Idris
man.
to get on here and talk his shit. Idris Sandu.
Who was that?
You don't know Idris?
No.
Spatial Labs. He was helping initially create the Smart Store.
Oh, Oh,
He created
okay.
like the search bar for Instagram.
Oh
Explore
shit!
page
Yeah,
and all
yeah, I
that.
know who that
Yeah.
is now. I know who that.
Young black
That's
dude.
crazy.
I should
yeah.
know who that
Young
is.
black
Yeah.
dude, like 20. What are you like? 25, 26.
But see, they expect the black people to like be braggadocious. We need a white boy, like an unassuming white boy.
We need the
to
black
lock
man
in.
to do it because it's like I want kids to be in school and then be like, I want to be like him because they ain't gonna know who they want to be like until they let
Yeah.
themselves be known. Like, no, I'm him. This is what I do, and I'm the best who do it.
Like
And
it's
that's
like
what I want.
10 black billionaires and like 7 of them you don't know who they are.
See?
And the other 3 is Rihanna, Kanye, not no more,
Yeah.
and then Jay-Z.
See,
And you only know them because they artists. So yeah,
I need the
feel
other
you.
ones to step up and be like, this is my craft, and I sit at the top of it.
You ever seen the men who fell from Earth, or men who fell to Earth? Showtime, black billionaire tech dude, and he making all this ill stuff, and they was like government was about to squash him, like he's making free energy devices, and they told him it was like, nah, son, you gotta get out there and brag, you gotta be legendary. he started wilding on
You gotta
Instagram.
be so big that they can't kill you without it looking crazy.
Exactly.
And so, I'm telling you, man.
There you go. Well, Rick is on to something. Coming soon to the R&P podcast. A braggadocious tech genius.
The black Tony Stark.
Tony, yeah. Actually, no, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Another
Tony
person who
Stark
did it, and
Yeah.
all the kids want to be Iron Man. I see. I feel like I'm making sense.
No, you are. You definitely
Making
are.
sense for sure.
I got another question for you.
As a tangent off again.
So, what got y'all into podcasting? Like, what made y'all decide like this is what we want to do?
Because it really started because he was doing a radio show in Fredonia, and he invited me on for one episode. It was mad smooth. He was like, "Yo, you want to do a podcast?" And I was like, "Bet."
That's fine.
So
Sure.
yeah, some years went by, and then like he hurt his foot, so he was waiting some time for just to like get everything rolling. He hit me.
Yeah, I broke my ankle giving niggas buckets.
Yeah.
Oh
It happens.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, he-
See, you know what I mean? I talk my shit a little bit. Oh,
That's
man.
the basketball.
That's in the
Yeah,
vein
yeah.
of like rap, basketball, like sports
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah,
Those are
I
the
got
places
you,
where
I got
talk
you.
your shit. I needed to be like,
See, I feel like our feet just aren't established enough in the podcast
To
world
talk,
to be talking
yeah.
shit
I feel
crazy.
you.
but that's how you get there.
Like, we not getting millions of views.
Look at Dylan Brooks.
we might have to hit the
Talk before
DJ
you had
Khaled.
it.
And
Well,
look at
now
him,
he
he
don't
about to be
got
without
a
a
job.
job.
Yeah, he don't
No,
got.
he didn't.
Without a job.
He got
He's in China.
Sharks. He got
Nah,
the Guangdong Tigers.
the
in
Guangdong
China.
Tigers. It was somebody
Yeah, they
was
made
fucking
the
around.
video.
No, not that. Oh, that too. Yeah,
was
that's a Taiwan team. Shout out to Dwight Howard. The Guangdong
He
Tigers.
putting up numbers on them, too.
He's going.
He's putting up numbers.
Had 97
He was
yesterday.
Euro stepping. I said, Dwight, you ain't never Euro stepping.
There was that one video where he was just getting handled. I think he was.
It was like it's Simbalar. It's
Yeah,
this
he was-
Arabian
He was
dude.
getting worked on the boards. I was like, you got to
well,
get out.
Simbalar is 7'6" though. Like that nigga big as hell. But the Guangdong Tigers, they was talking about Dylan Brooks going to the Tigers or whatever, and they was like, "No, he not."
That's crazy.
That's cool.
They said we don't want that
He would
nigga.
go there and average 30. They can't.
He
do
would.
that.
Yeah, he definitely would.
He's still gonna be on the NBA team.
Yeah, he is. I think he averaged 20 something in
In the
regular
playoffs.
season.
Nah.
In the
In the playoffs last year, he did average 26.
or maybe 18. He might be averaging.
Yeah, like
in the
18.
playoffs, not during the season.
He
in
ain't
the
averaging no
playoffs.
20 something in the regular.
But like
It's a scores league.
he's a
I
3 and
gave
D
him a
guy.
chance.
You could use him. I told in the group chat, in the basketball chat that we have, I basically just said if he can knock his shots down and shut the fuck up, he would be good on any like playoff team.
he's a valid fourth option.
Yeah, for sure. But if he gonna keep talking, but in the
valid
NBA
fourth
though,
option.
like we laughing, but in the NBA that's fucking great. That's a sweet spot
If
to
he
be
can
in.
get 15 as a fourth option, that's
That's a sweet
that's
spot to be in.
contender.
Shout out to Tobias Harris. That's a perfect spot. You gonna get paid and you gonna have a job.
You should be
moving a
name
lot.
another fourth option because they might not know they're the fourth option.
Listen, Tobias, stop. Don't do that, bro. It's Embiid, Hart, and
Tobias
Tyrese
getting
Maxey.
first option money though.
He is.
He's getting first option money.
That's the thing. That's how you finesse. You be like, well, y'all do need me, so give me that $200 million.
You step up when 1 through 3 is out.
Yeah.
And then you make them think you a superstar, and then when
And they're
they
like,
come
damn,
back in,
when
you
the
won't
summer
play
come,
it.
they're like, damn, we gotta pay this nigga.
Yeah,
And
the
then
year
you don't
before your
do shit.
contract year is up, you just go crazy,
Go-
get a bag,
You gotta
and then you
go
just
crazy.
chill for the rest of the
Tell
There you
your
go.
teammates to swing you the passes that they would never swing you. Your shot percentages go up by 50%, and you miss half of them, but the
How many
numbers work.
times do you think niggas have argued
terrible.
about like, oh, this is my contract year, like give me the ball type shit?
Every time.
You think so?
I can guarantee they argue behind in the locker room.
In the locker room, yeah.
For the
I
people who
guarantee
aren't superstars or all-star level, they have those conversations, I feel like, all the time. It's like, I won't stay on this team. Y'all don't give me these shots that I don't usually get.
Yeah.
So please, when you see me on the elbow, swing me
that
the rock. But, you know, I'm not going to put their business out there. There's some people who shouldn't be in the league who's still in the league.
Yeah, Dylan
I
Brooks.
co-sign.
I don't think he should be out the league. He did have a really shitty series after talking shit to probably the first or second greatest nigga to ever touch a basketball. So he just dumb. Like that's just you can't blame a nigga for being stupid.
If they would have won, he would have been a genius.
If he would have played like say he would have averaged like 26 like he did the year before.
Yeah,
And they
if he
won
would
the
have played well,
series.
if they would have won, but he was still playing garbage, I don't
It
think
still would've looked
people
bad.
still would have been like,
I think it's the fact that he didn't own up to the shit either. Like,
Yeah, he just kept
like
saying
he
he
ran
won.
away from the media the last 3 games. Like, if you're gonna be the villain, be the villain.
Yeah,
And-
he knew he was dead ass wrong.
And actually, you know what would have been better if he would have just stood on business like, yeah, and I'm gonna talk shit again.
Yeah, no, that's what you got to talk
Just
shit
trying
when
to
you're
yell.
down. If you're
Yeah.
already a shit
Yeah.
talker, because that's when people like give you your props, like KG,
Yeah.
Draymond. They be talking shit whether
Regardless,
They,
yeah.
Draymond can put up 2 points for the night and lose, and it'd be like, I'm still Draymond.
Yeah, and I
you
can
know what that
respect
probably
that.
because you know what I think it is for Dylan Brooks specifically. Draymond still believe in himself, even if he scored 2 points. Dylan, I don't think really believe in himself.
Draymond been hooping.
I think, yeah, he's been playing well
He been
lately.
hooping.
But like, even if he have a bad game, I feel like he still believe in what he could do. I don't think Dylan Brooks believe in himself for real because he just disappeared.
I
Like,
have an alternate theory.
what you think?
You know, we all know how Memphis culture is with their teams.
Yeah.
Certain individuals,
Gang, gang.
people who shall not be named
Yeah.
because you know
I'll say
I don't wanna
Imani,
get
I'm a civilian. with a
Imani
capital
Bates
C.
and Mikey Williams are two of the dumbest, and John
He wasn't
Morant
on the team yet. It
are
don't
three
count.
of the. He was visiting. That's why he started wilding.
But we know Memphis culture, right? So I
Yeah.
think just some individuals took them aside when they was losing, and they just might have been like, "Don't do that again." And they might have said it. Maybe might have been some hands involved. Maybe some things in the hands. You know that point.
Oh, you think
And then
niggas was like, hey,
They might have
like,
just been like, "Relax on that." And
stop
then-
talking?
Yeah, and they was like, "Take the media fines. Don't sit in that chair no more, and just play this series out. Because if you talk one more time, you gonna leave Memphis with an ass whooping."
Yeah.
And
or in a box. You can very much leave in a box too.
they got shooters over there.
Yeah, buddy got spanked. Buddy got spanked off camera. And
He beat that nigga. He did look a little sad, but I thought that's because LeBron
And
was
he had
giving him work.
scratches. He had scratches.
He
on
had
his forehead.
scratches. Oh man,
I feel like people don't talk about because you know this NBA they people call soft, which I have my feelings on. But I feel like
From time to time.
there's still locker room ass beatings that happen. I feel like
Yeah.
there's just some people that just get beat up. And then like we just don't hear nothing about it, but like you could tell in their game, like we seen Jordan Poole. It happened to
Well,
Jordan
Jordan Poole wasn't supposed to come out.
Yeah, it
that
wasn't
he
supposed
got
to
his
come out.
ass whooped. That wasn't supposed to come out. Somebody wanted
He got
Draymond
caught.
gone. He got caught bad.
He
yeah.
hasn't been playing the same since. At least
Nah, he was hooping. He was hooping
Got a
last
few
He
year.
was
good games.
hooping. He was hooping.
He
a
had
couple-
7 threes.
I agree.
It was a couple of games after he was like, all right, let me lock in because that shit hurt. And then he forgot about it.
Then he got paid after that too. So,
I got
he
a
was good.
question for y'all. Speaking of the Jordan Poole thing, you know that shot he took in the first game against the Lakers.
It wasn't a bad shot.
Say
was
it
not-
again.
It was not a bad shot.
That's what I'm saying. He takes those. It was more of the Paul George saying that Damian Lillard shit was a bad shot.
Well, that was a bad
in,
shot.
In theory, it was.
It wasn't a bad shot at the end of the game for Damian Lillard.
No, it's
Yeah.
a bad shot for everybody who's not Damian Lillard.
And Steph
But
Curry
at the
and certain
time,
niggas.
Damian Lillard was the one
You're taking the shot.
So it's
that
not a
makes
bad
it-
shot.
So it makes
If
it
he makes it, it's not a bad shot.
Yeah.
So do you
Every shot you make
It's
is
a
a
bad
bad
shot.
shot.
That's what I'm saying. If Jordan Poole would have cashed that, everybody would be like, "Oh my god, he's
Yeah.
going crazy." He missed it, but him and Steph and Clay take those.
I think it's
So I
because of
didn't
how
really
trash
get
he's
too
been
upset
playing.
about it.
Like
But
if
he hit 7 threes.
Yeah, that game he was
well, in that
cooking.
game, I'm
hot,
saying
yeah.
I feel like they're
Up
just saying
until
in
there,
the
yeah.
playoffs in general. I
He
feel like
hasn't played
because he
too good.
hasn't been performing to what they, you know, the Jordan Poole persona of having those like
Hasn't
the
been no
next up in
baddies at the games either,
and
though.
all that. Since
That's
he
the
hasn't been
biggest-
doing that in the playoffs, I feel like because he's taking his regular shots, but he's missing them. Now everybody's like, "That's a ridiculous shot. Step in 2 feet." I'm like, you wasn't caring when he was making it.
Yeah, because I've seen him make them shits. So like,
It's
I'm
like
not
Paul
too
George.
upset.
Like when he took that shot, I was watching the game. Like when he took that shot, and not think it was a bad shot at all. I honestly thought it was about to go in.
I didn't think that.
It's not a bad shot.
But Rick, he takes those. Then he.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
And he was open.
wasn't gonna-
And he
I'm
was
not saying
open.
he's not gonna make. I'm just saying I don't feel like he's gonna have like that run this playoffs. I feel like
Okay.
maybe if they come out of this Lakers one, he'll have his runs in the later because he'll have to. But I feel like he's not gonna like come alive in these games.
The thing is, the Lakers is like that Vanderbilt motherfucker is I ain't never seen nobody play defense like that nigga because he's all over the place. Like I haven't seen he play Rodman defense type because he's like he can't nobody chase Steph Curry around and make him and alter his shots. This nigga's legitimately like Steph like, oh, this nigga's still here.
Yeah.
Fuck. He's like, oh shit, I got to
LeBron
pass.
gonna ship him to
Yeah,
China
he like,
if you
oh
know- if you
damn, like
don't
I
do
got to
that.
move the ball around.
GM.
Yeah, like you not gonna stop Steph Curry because he one of the greatest, but like to make him like, oh damn, okay, let me think of something else. You're doing a great job.
You're doing the best
You're
you
doing a wonderful job. Back to podcast talk though.
Basketball's
Basketball came up a little bit. So
so this is I'll say this, right, and maybe you guys could give him kind of a perspective on it, right? He has his YouTube channel, PLAX TV. So subscribe to it if you haven't already, right? And he wants to be a YouTube personality of where he can make
A variety
anything and
YouTuber,
have audiences for anything he finds interesting, right?
Right.
But he's been finding that his basketball videos get the most views. Like
Exceptionally.
he'll throw in like a react of him reacting to something and it'll get 100 or something, but he'll throw up a WNBA video or just basketball video and then bring in like
3K, 2K,
like thousands of views and then people subscribe in 10s and 20s for that week, right? And he said he doesn't want to be known as a basketball YouTuber, right? And I let him know
not
that,
just that. Like
Well,
you could
don't
be
wanna
like,
be
oh,
in
I
the
met
niche.
him through that. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, he doesn't
like
want to
you
have
be like,
to just
oh, I
make those type of
seen
videos.
he
get
do
that.
basketball videos, but like, oh, he does all this other stuff. I would like to be a variety YouTuber, but I was telling Vod on the way up here, it's like a business. Numbers, because it is a business. Numbers mean something. If the numbers is telling you, hey, you should be selling more of this than you selling of that, you got to pay attention to it. I'm just a little devastated because I don't want to. I don't want to just be like, oh, that's just the basketball YouTube nigga. You see what I'm saying? Like,
The only reason I bring this up to you guys because we had a discussion quickly at the I want to say the free music party where it was just like numbers don't really matter on that front, but the only reason I tell him to do that is because he cares about the numbers in that way. Like I said, you can just keep making all the videos you want to do, but if the growth isn't where you want it to be, then you kind of there's some give and take. You either gotta live with the growth you're getting, the slow path, or you go a path that you see as getting results and go with that. I don't know. What would you guys think? Do you think he should stay making his all around content, or should he dive into a niche? Because he cares about basketball a lot, as you can tell by the
I do know.
conversation we
I
had.
enjoy basketball.
He loves basketball.
Straight of basketball
it was.
Yeah.
from the chest.
Off the heart. So he cares about basketball, and that was nowhere in the conversation.
Yeah, I have
to talk
no
about
basketball notes at all. No.
So
It's I say it's not about the numbers and like it's more about the impact. Where you get the most engagement? You know what I'm saying?
on those
It's the
videos,
basketball video.
making comments crazy.
But if that's something you really rock with, do that. You know what I'm
Just do
saying?
it,
Like
I agree.
rock with it if that's your thing. Like just if as long as it's not off brand for yourself.
Oh no, because I've been doing basketball videos since I started doing YouTube.
Yeah.
It's just those just substantially do better than anything else that I'm doing, like a reaction video or like a video game.
I say just
video.
clickbait them.
Yeah,
Just start clickbait.
we said that too.
You know what I'm saying? Once you get like
Just
a
start
good
clickbaiting
piece of
people.
content, clickbait.
Just clickbait them.
LeBron James dunks on Bill Russell.
Oh, yeah.
Like something crazy and
R&P
clickbait.
Bill.
Yeah,
R&P Billy.
R&P Bill.
He over the casket like
Because those joint, like, just like I did a video last week. Jumping over the casket is crazy.
throw up the thumbnail. Is Jordan top 5?
Yo.
They be in your comments.
I gotta create when I
You're
play 2K
sick,
with
bro.
my
You are
friends.
sick.
Shout out to Chef Yada. I play 2K with Chef Yada. And anytime I dunk on like somebody that's not here no more, let's just say, I yell out, Ray know what I'm about to say. I yell out dead nigga.
That's so crazy. That's really wild. That's why you don't see. That's why you don't give your likeness away.
Hey, give a scenario or example. Give a scenario or example.
Bill Russell. I've dunked on Bill Russell, and I let him know what happened.
Content.
I do be streaming. It do be on stream, but I've done it off stream too, so I can't even like
By yourself?
Not by myself, but like if I'm playing one of y'all stuff, by yourself is crazy. You might really just not like that. You don't like that nigga.
Dead
In Xbox.
That's crazy.
So it's either on stream or when I'm playing with somebody. But it is still a
You
crazy.
can't give your likeness away because, like, if I'm gone from here and let's say I do get famous, I can't be in like Fortnite or something. Because if I'm getting like trick shotted and I've been dead for like 10 years now, I'm gonna be tight wherever I am.
They got you on TikTok. Like they today, I'm hunting Rick Thompson.
Like they put KD in COD.
Doing
They
a crossover.
did.
in your
Yeah, I
face.
seen that.
I thought it was a joke at first.
Easy Money Sniper.
Yeah, his Instagram.
They gave him a whole gun called Easy Money, and it's a
And I think he do play COD.
That's fire.
I think
he likes video games.
See, I didn't think about his tag name. That's tough.
Yeah, that is hard.
That is hard. It's just like, why?
Like imagine
If something happened
you
to
pass and then now you get
And
like
he's in COD.
the assassination animations where a dude is like there's one where like Snoop Dogg like blows a smoke of weed in your face and you pass out and die. I'm like, that's not how I want to go out if I'm already gone. Like,
Fortnite did turned into something else though.
yeah, I'm just saying people in video games in general, people giving away their likeness and everything.
Niggas was playing Attack on Titan before they wasn't even fighting. They just was playing Attack on Titan. I'm like, this is not a shooting game no more.
No,
like,
you
this
can do it.
it's a whole different game.
But I guess that giving away your likeness could transition into one of the topics that you actually gave us for this one, the AI music.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So, as people who care about music, how do y'all feel about the movement of AI in terms of the arts?
I fucking hate AI, bro.
Okay.
I've been saying it for a long time that like AI was gonna take over. Like anytime any AI, like before it really got popping, any like little glimpse, like an AI post, like, oh, Google just made this thing, this thing can do that. My friends are just sending to the group chat because they know it'll get me tight. It's like nobody has ever seen iRobot, Ex Machina, Terminator. Like, what is the ending to all of this shit? Even like the head guy or one of the head engineers at Google, he left Google in order to now educate people on
because he was like,
how AI is gonna like take over and how shit has gone too far.
he basically said this shit is going too far, and Google was like, shut the fuck up. And he was like, well, I quit because I'm not. He's like
part of
y'all wallet.
Yeah, because he wants to be able to educate people on it without having Google on his back.
Work.
It's already to me. It's already done.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand the wariness of artificial intelligence. I went to school for computer science. Finally graduated. Shout out to me. Right.
Congrats.
And so I understand like definitely the how far it can go and will go, definitely. But I feel like as long as humans are responsible, which is that's always the thing that humans aren't.
We're done right there.
Yeah. But I guess you would have to hope that the things that AI ends up learning about the world and everything like that isn't detrimental to humans.
You got to think who did the AI learn it from?
All right,
people who oppressed others with darker skin. Like, bro, it's gonna be wild. Like you allow
shit to a more extreme extent. Ultron. I know that's like from a comic, but they showed the nigga what life has been for the past like thousands of years.
Shit.
He said, "Oh no, y'all shouldn't be free." Like,
oh no, this makes sense.
Yeah,
told me to do this.
Yeah, he's like, y'all want things to be safe. Y'all niggas should be slaves. Everybody should be
slaves.
Everybody, nobody specific, because I know how some of y'all want to act.
No,
everybody.
Ultron was specious. He wasn't racist. He was just like humans.
Y'all seen the?
Well, yeah, he just meant humans.
The what if?
The
When,
what if?
Oh yeah. I
Yeah,
seen
when
that.
Start eating galaxies and shit.
yeah, he had the Infinity Stones. He had the.
He seen the Watcher.
He looked at him.
Start whooping
When I
his
seen that, I
ass.
said I might have to turn this off because
That's when it gets spooky. Like
the Watcher was like, and then he turned and looked into the void. Wait, this nigga looking at me.
I guess if you take the dangers away from AI, like it's the biggest leap in knowledge that humans have ever had.
Yeah.
It's here now, so you have to get adjusted to it. You have to integrate it into whatever business or creation, whatever you're doing. Like it's kind of inevitable. Unless you want to get left behind, you have to learn how to use it for certain aspects, and you got to integrate it into your business.
So, but
it makes things easier too. I'm not gonna lie.
It does. No, I actually signed up for an open AI account just to see. Like I was staying away from it for my own reasons because I took tons of classes on like the I guess how to be responsible with not even just AI but technology in general. Like the idea of there was one class I had where it was like if you ever seen Star Trek, there's a machine that literally prints food. Like if that were to exist, what would humans do at that point? If one of the main like necessities that humans work for, and you know, like you go to work every day, one, to feed yourself. So if, let's say now you have a machine that you paid whatever X amount of money for, and now whatever meal you wanted, like it's not like, oh, just porridge or something, but it's like you could click it and get a double cheeseburger, click and get pizza. Now that you have this, how will that affect
What
your life
movie is that
moving forward?
from?
That was from
It was in some movie.
Spy Kids did it.
Star Trek
did
Spy
it.
Kids. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
they
thinking
put
of.
the little capsule in the
Uh-huh.
microwave.
The
and it became-
Jetsons. The Jetsons was the first ones to do some shit like that.
Like, how would that affect people going forward if one of their main necessities has been like met? Like, would there still be innovation? And like,
Damn.
if you were to expand on that to like where you live, what I guess like equipment, you know, your personal possessions. Like, if you were to just gain all those things through technology,
'Cause
how
then-
much would you care about making the world a better place?
Because then you would just work to like keep housing. Like,
What if that was covered?
I mean, how much do people care about making the world a better place right now in general?
realistically, not many.
Everybody is pretty much just for self.
No, some people do care. I feel like there are some people who
Yeah,
genuinely
we're talking about
see-
some people. I'm talking about majority in general.
I feel like
The human species.
I
there's
think it's 75-25.
for don't care 75, you
Yeah,
care 25.
yeah.
I feel like
I wouldn't say don't care completely, but like not actively like want to do something to change.
Yeah.
it.
I feel like it's maybe the level of the people who have that empathy. That there is people who have that big empathy, the people who go out and actually do stuff. That is the 25, I feel like. But I feel like most people have that innate of wanting to help, but they either are already bogged down by their own problems, or they don't know how to actually help in a way that they can see is actually helping. Like, you can give food all the time.
So then what do they do when they get to that crossroad and get to that point to where it's either I'm picking what I got to do for me or fuck what I got to do for me. I'm picking what I think is right. What do they normally do?
well, they do for
picking you,
them.
All right.
No,
That's
Rick,
my point.
But
I got another.
That's always under the guise of you think the next won't either.
Well, Rick, I got another question for you though about the like if there was a machine that could just make food for you. What if that like ended world hunger though?
Well, there's other problems with the world other than world hunger.
Well, no, but I'm saying what if that machine specifically was like, okay, this produces so much that we can give food to third world countries, people in America that are poor that don't eat on a regular basis. Like, this is gonna end world hunger. How would you feel about it then?
I feel like at the end of the day, it's just like any technological advancement. I feel like it would just move. It would tick that box off, but everything else would kind of like shift over. Like, there would be
You think something?
it'll be the new
problem?
thing. Like
Yeah.
the housing crisis. It'll be healthcare. It'll be something maybe in relation to now obesity, because everybody can be
Can
fed
eat,
whenever they want.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
I
normally
feel
with
like-
big technology and big products like that, who normally has the most access to it? There's right.
Yeah.
And what do they care about? Making a return on investment and making money off of it. So them cloning food and having this machine to make food, they're not thinking about giving it to the homeless. They think about how can I repackage this and sell it to make more money.
He's not wrong. And if big businesses is the which they will be is the ones that make it or steal it, however you want to.
Mm-hmm.
They usually
Yeah, usually
they buy it
buy it off,
buy it from a dead man.
or the person passes away accidentally, whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Big business is probably gonna move that way, where it's only a certain amount of people can get it, and then eventually it'll be more commercial, but then only the middle class will be able to afford it, and then poor people will still be hungry. Probably. So
Is there no hope?
if
There's always hope.
I got a hot take. Old heads don't
hot
like
take.
this. I think people over like 60 need to go. 50 and 60 need to go.
Go where? Go where?
I think they need to go home. The upper room.
Because let me rephrase, the ones that's in charge of things like Nancy Pelosi and people like that, and the people,
Biden.
the old people in charge of big businesses,
Let's go,
they need to
Brandon.
go because they have certain mindsets about things. Not saying we know better, because like it's some assholes that's our age too,
Yeah.
but I think overall our people around our age is like, hey, that's kind of fucked up. Maybe we should stop doing that. You see what I'm saying? And I think
Nah, that's
older
real.
people are like, well, why? It's been working.
Yeah,
Why
it's
would we
been
stop?
this way, yeah.
And like, no, it's not been working. Y'all just don't want to change it.
Well, it's been
That's
working
the
for
difference.
some.
It's been working for them. Yeah.
It's been working for them
Working for
crazy.
the bank
let,
account.
let me rephrase. Not all people over 50 and 60. Just the people in charge of certain things like the government and big businesses.
That's valid.
You're crazy.
No, I'll run with that. I'll take it.
Now, do you mean they need to go, like, they need to check out? Or they just need to be out of these positions of
Upper
power?
room.
They gotta go because they not going like
They're not going to step away.
like
cleanly.
Vince McMahon. I don't know if y'all watch wrestling. He refuses to go away.
His mustache was crazy.
Even though his company was thriving with him gone, he still refuses to go away and do things the way he wants to do it, even though those things don't work. Like, they visibly don't work. The wrestler's not happy. People don't watch the product as much. But he's like, well, I don't give a fuck. This is my shit.
He did.
Niggas like that, get him out of here, man. I don't mean like fire him, because they not gonna go away. They
He's like, I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say it.
They
I don't
fired
mean
Vince
fire him.
McMahon because he got in trouble for a sexual misconduct thing. He got in trouble for doing some wild
He
shit.
looked at somebody with that mustache.
He did worse than that. He did worse than that. He did that. He got fired and he weaseled his way back into the company. Now he's back in
How
charge.
do you do that?
I don't know how. He got money. So
Doing
I
something
guess,
nasty behind closed doors. That's how you do it.
yeah. So he.
But yeah, I feel like
So I'm saying niggas like Mr. McMahon
yeah,
need to
they
just
should get packed up.
Yeah, just go, because it's like they're not gonna go away on their own accord. You can't fire them, because if you do, they're gonna try to find a loophole to get back in or get another position. They gotta go, man.
So what should be the age limit? Like there's an age
40.
requirement for
40.
So, but to
40.
be in government, you got to be 35.
Knock it down to 25
25, you can
To
be
get
in
in.
government, and then now you got to be out the door by 40.
by 40. So you got 15 years to do what you
That's
need to
fair.
do, and then you get.
Because then
up
they're
out of
not making decisions about things that they won't be around for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
They gotta
So
make it-
I like
if you're
that.
making a decision about like war or anything like that, you got to think, hey, I'm probably going to be here for another 20, 30 years.
So I should probably
Maybe I should-
figure out how to calm it
Yeah,
down.
maybe I should calm it down. On the other end, if somebody's 80, they like, fuck it. Yeah, let's
I've
let's
lived
start
through
a fight.
I've lived through
Yeah.
3 wars. What's
Yeah.
one more? And then
Like,
they
nigga, you're
die
not-
the next
yeah,
day.
you're not gonna be here for this one. Like, that's kind of. I felt that way for a while, and I've actually had discussions with my dad about this, and he has.
How old is your dad?
Yeah, I'm
My
about to
dad is 16. He
steamed.
He said, no, I do get what you're saying.
I'd rather it didn't.
As an old head, though, I'm not rocking with it. Because you know how you can't say y'all to a black person, or they be like, nigga, I ain't got nothing to do with
Yeah.
it. So I'll be like, y'all, and I'll be meaning like just people around his age, and he'd be like, what you mean?
Yo, I'm not in government. I've never been outside of Buffalo. I've never been.
That's what he be saying. I'm
What am
like,
I
no.
in government about?
I'm like, no, I don't mean like you. I mean like just your people in charge of your age range. He'd be like, no, I get what you're saying, but
But look
I
at
don't necessarily agree.
I support
Even
you.
on
Yeah, I
the
think they
local
should have
level.
benchmarks for a lot of that stuff. Like, I think once you get to a certain age, you should have to retake your driving test.
Oh, of course. I feel like that should happen.
Like, once you get to like,
Let me be
once you get to like
respectful.
50, you should have to retake your exam.
Yeah, that's
If you-
And
fair.
then after that, every like 5-10 years.
Yeah, that's fair, because like when the older you get, shit start happening. Shit now,
Yeah.
shit start happening. My back be hurting.
I feel like
shit
your doc-
happening now, so I can only imagine when
Your
I'm 30,
doctor
40.
should have to report if your eyesight deteriorates. Like it has to go to like check it off in the box and be like, he squints when he reads now. He should probably retake that driver's test.
You know,
And then
doctors
you
don't
get a
care about
letter.
shit.
They don't, but I'm saying somewhere should just be like, he just got new prescriptions. Let's have him
It should,
retake that driver's
it should just be protocol. I get what you're saying. It should just be protocol. If there's any change that could affect this person's driving or whatever, they should have to retake certain examinations. I get that.
Like my mom says she won't drive at night anymore, and I was like, you probably should just retake your test in general. I feel like
Or maybe just get some
you should
glasses.
just glasses don't help.
Oh.
Not night seeing.
Maybe she
It's just-
shouldn't
it's
drive.
driving, right?
Just
It's
don't
those
drive.
someone
My
should
grandma
take away her
been
license.
stopped
Yeah. But if glasses ain't helping, then you might
You might just need to stop driving,
you
right?
might have to stop.
But you know, old
with
people
all
still
due
be on the
respect to
road.
Rick's mom, I'm just saying.
Just stop
You might have to stop.
But I guess going all the way back to our original
We talking about
topic,
AI, fuck.
AI music.
Yep.
Have y'all heard the Drake and Weeknd song though?
Yeah, no.
I know how you feel about AI.
it was
but
some.
like,
They got some AI heat.
It's
He-
some AI.
we
man.
heard
There's some AI heat out there.
It is.
But
there
if-
was another one, Dead Presidents, where Drake was going crazy on that we was just listening to. Drake, AI Drake.
It was like a couple Rihanna AI songs. Them shits was fire too.
Yeah. I just heard a what was it? Dance Hall Michael Jackson. That joint was kind of wild.
Yo.
Oh, they doing
What
Michael
was the-
Jackson.
They
AI?
did Michael Jackson over some like hood shit, huh?
Ice Spice Munch.
Nah, yeah, that was
That's
did
low
that.
key.
Was
That's
he
a,
doing her verse, or
that's
was
a
did he
late-
have his own shit?
Like, it was wild.
not the verse.
We have to get rid of
No,
AI.
that's disrespect. Having them do the verse is
We
disrespect.
got to get rid of AI.
But that beat
Shamo.
is something that Mike will hop on. I feel like
Nah, what's that, one
that
joint? It'd be
beat,
like
I feel like he will
it's a
hop on that
DMX
beat.
song. It's a DMX song. He did his AI too. Fuck the mother niggas because I ride for my. You heard that? It was
Yeah,
they did a
Michael
Michael
Jackson
Jackson version. Yeah, bro, that shit was hard.
I feel like
That'd
that's
be
but
fire.
not Ice.
If Mike was still around, he would hop on a drill beat.
No, he would do
At least for the one time.
Mike was from the hood.
Nah, he would have.
Nigga.
He
Mike
would
was
have.
from the hood.
He from the slum. He from Gary, Indiana. The
You
slums
can't
of
hear
the
it.
slum.
He would have, bro.
Here, but Ray,
He was a crip, low
Yeah,
key.
producer Ray is here.
He was a crip, low key.
See, you know, like,
Oh,
I'm like,
God.
Mike was a wild boy.
What Chris Tucker say? That nigga don't even talk like that for real. He said he do that for y'all. He don't
I'd
really
be
talk
in the
that.
music video with Mike.
Yeah,
the
that
minute
nigga
no
don't
cameras
talk like
cut, they're
that.
like, niggas, what are y'all doing?
He said, "You ever heard Michael Jackson get mad?"
that high pitched whisper voice don't get around when he get mad. He sound like Joe.
Oh my god.
Nah, Mike
that's
could go.
crazy. Now, I kind of want to piggyback on what
How many
Donte
brothers
was
he
saying.
have?
He got like 8 or 7, right?
You think Mike
What?
can fight for real?
Yeah, I think Mike got hands.
Listen, if Prince could hoop,
If he could dance for that
if
long,
Prince could hoop
he
the
got
way
hands.
Chappelle said, yeah, he could. Yeah, he could
I'm
probably.
just
do it.
thinking with that many older brothers, you had to been about it a little bit.
Yeah, he the youngest boy, right?
Yeah.
He. You gotta
Even if he
learn
couldn't throw hands, his defense is probably crazy.
Yeah.
And then-
weave.
This is fucked up, but as bad as Joe was beating their ass,
He had to learn something.
he had to-
He has boys at the beat.
excuse me. Joe said, "Did you just move, boy?" Okay, I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
So you know he can take a punch. He got a strong chin.
He's not an easy one.
It's never easy with
Niggas
Mike.
tried to fight Mike. That's why Prince ain't never fight him. He knew what it was.
Would you
Prince,
tell
I'm not
anybody if
fighting
you
him.
lost the fight to Michael Jackson, or would you just like take
No,
that?
my defense would be his dad used to beat his ass, bro.
I'm showing up.
That nigga know how to
Race and
fight.
everything. I'm dragging that shit.
Yeah.
Facts.
Mike was wild.
But what if you win the lawsuit, but because of it, like the video, like what if there was a video of you getting
Bro,
whipped by
nah, I'm
Michael
paid,
Jackson,
bro.
and he had
I'm
the Sparky
paid.
glove on, though. What do you
I
think?
wish.
I mean, you said what I lie, but I can't lie if it's a video.
Well, I'm saying it wouldn't have came out if you like. Would you? His videos are probably everything. I'm saying,
Nah,
if you
bro.
don't say nothing.
Yeah, if you
It might
wouldn't have
not
said
say
nothing, it wouldn't have
nobody
came
If I'm
out.
about to get a check, I don't care about
That's
no
what I'm saying.
embarrassment.
Let's think about it. You gonna
I
get
don't
at
care
least
about the
like 15,
embarrassment.
10 mil off of that. If you
Yeah.
really milk it, fuck it. He beat the shit out of me. He whooped my ass.
I'm getting a book deal. Like
Right.
Say you can get a book, a special. You can get
Yeah, you can milk the
I'm
fuck
going
out
on
of
the
that
tour.
bread.
Michael
Fuck it.
Jackson beat my ass.
Yeah, that's
What happened?
You stand up here. You can do
This is what happened. Like, I'm milking
There's a
that.
time frame.
shit. Chris Rock did a special about Will slapping him, and that's a different situation. So imagine if
But
like
he couldn't hide that. I felt like if
Yeah.
Will Smith smacked him in a place where he could like,
I
fall
think it
back
would have been a joke. I think he would have made it a joke if Will would have slapped him
years
back.
later. it ain't coming out like
There's
it ain't coming
somebody.
out the
There's
same
somebody
way.
out in America right now telling their kids, "Yeah, one time Mike slapped the shit out of me." Like, that's their story. They're telling their grandkids. Like, people forget how famous Mike Jackson. Mike
It was right after his hair got on fire in that one commercial. He just came over. He was like, "Who's the prop guy?"
Imagine niggas that knew him in
Like,
school.
nigga walked in. I'm like, "Yo, who is this?" I ain't recognize him. He said, "Bow." I said, "Oh shit, that's Mike."
Shut up, nigga.
I know that flare anywhere. He spin and he
Nah, slapping and spinning is crazy.
when you spin into the slap.
That's crazy.
No, yeah, you gotta own it.
Ooh, it look like the Michael Jackson
And then in the court, you gotta be like, and I have nightmares. Like I be hearing them. You gotta play it up.
Yeah, you
Like, I be
gotta
having
you gotta
nightmares.
sell that shit, bro. You want that check?
So that's like when that meme that came out, they was like, what if Beyonce bump into you? And niggas was like, oh, I'm gonna have a cast on.
Oh well, yeah.
Be in a wheelchair.
I'm gonna
makes
swing
sense,
on all that.
Like, oh no, that's what I was gonna say. To piggyback on AI being potentially bad, I think I'm kind of like 50-50 on it, but I did see somebody say, because Drizzy was talking about how like, oh, this is bad for business and like people using my voice. And the dude was like, fuck what Drizzy talking about. What about like the people that can like blackmail people and like
Yeah.
kidnap people? Because you could take somebody's parents' voice and use it to kidnap people or use it
They've
to
been
frame
doing it.
somebody or something. Niggas already doing it.
yeah.
And I didn't think about that till I seen the dude on TikTok say it, and I was like,
I seen
oh,
the thread.
fuck, that's actually bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's actually pretty fucking bad. Yeah.
I'll say this about what Drizzy said. Him talking about it's bad for his business, for his voice to be out there is crazy coming from him. The amount of flows he done repossessed over the years, the amount of
And half of
songs
his shit
he's,
is Quentin Miller songs anyway.
He made them shit sound better.
Respectfully. He did. That's true. He did make it
Made
sound
them sound
better.
better.
not all the flows he's
AI,
taking.
AI
Some
made
of them.
the Drake and Kanye song possible. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
We already got one.
Who's asking for that?
Niggas, well,
somebody,
Not now.
yeah.
somebody will.
Nobody's asking for the Drake and Kanye now.
Ain't Drizzy Jewish?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that's never gonna
You
happen.
think that's why
Yeah,
Kanye don't like
think that's what it's really
No,
about?
that's not why, but I'm saying now it's like
You don't
That's
think
the real beef. That's the
You
real
don't think
origin
that's
of the
why
beef.
Kanye don't like Jewish people because
That's
of
why he's
Drizzy?
untouchable.
No, no,
People
no,
think
I'm
he's the biggest
saying-
artist. No, it's not why.
I'm saying that's not going. I'm saying they not go. They didn't like each other before, but they really not gonna do a song together now after what Kanye was
So-
wilding out about.
So people are mad at Kanye for being mad at Jewish people, which I feel like he said some wild shit,
He
right?
did. He did.
But nobody was mad at the picture of Drake doing blackface. I feel like that
But
never brought up
he
enough.
half black.
In blackface with
Sorry,
the white
it's some
gloves.
Sly Cooper shit. Sorry.
If
My
I
fault.
went outside in blackface with
I'll
the
cut
white
that
gloves
out. My
doing like
bad,
this, people would be like, "What is he on?"
Because
He's
people
not-
care more about him hiding a kid.
It was a lot going on
Yeah.
at the same time.
So it was like they couldn't talk about everything or be mad at him about everything.
Yeah,
It was
'cause
like,
the hiding
let's
the
talk
kid-
about you hiding the
Yeah,
kid.
the hiding a kid was like, I guess, crazier
Yeah.
than being a Sly Cooper ass nigga. There we go.
Let that boy come home. That beat motherfucker playing Border Patrol was a crazy bar.
God.
One of my friends always says the fact that looking back, Drake's son is gonna realize that his dad has only been like as visible in his life and
Forcibly.
because of that song. And I'm like, yeah, he's gonna have problems when he's older. Imagine the only reason your dad take you out in public now is because some dude that you probably have no, like, you don't even really know, like, who's listening to Pusha T by the time he's that
But I
old.
think
But-
he's gonna be
Somebody
growing
gonna
up
show
in
him.
fame.
Somebody in school go show
Yeah,
him.
he's gonna be growing up in
Yeah.
fame. So eventually he'll get to the point to where he realizes that he kind of wished that he wasn't as famous as he is.
Well, I think he
so
gonna be.
he'll understand his dad's perspective of not wanting to have him out there as a child early on.
I believe that take if he didn't say there was like some like Adidas press run for him. I feel like that's like that kind of counteracts it. Yeah, like I don't want
He fucked up the rollout.
as
He fucked up.
yeah.
Oh, that's foul, Drizzy. You a foul nigga.
I would
Using your kid for a rollout is
It's
crazy.
disgusting.
I would
Yeah,
be
you're a
tight if
nasty
my
nigga,
dad
bro.
used me as a role.
I don't even
If
like
my
putting
dad was
Shiley in
famous.
YouTube videos, let alone.
Why would you be
That's
tight?
crazy. That's crazy.
If nobody knew I existed and
Because
I
another
guess,
nigga
yeah, and I
dissed
guess
your dad.
he's introducing me at I think Drake.
Nah, it was prior to the diss though. It would have been prior to the diss.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I'm
okay.
saying how old was Drake's son when because we didn't find out like that.
Until
Drake
the
had a
disc-
kid
I didn't know till the
he was
disc came
probably
out,
like
yeah.
what, around like 4 or 5 or whatever. So like,
No.
I think it was like
No,
three.
he's like 3 because
He
he's
was
like
like
5
2.
now.
He was like three.
I don't think he was 2.
He was like 2.
I think he was like 3.
He was like
Because he like 5 now.
because then the pictures was coming out.
Yeah, bro. When did that disc happen? Like 2018? 2019?
I believe so.
He not-
Producer Ray, can you check it for us, my boy?
Yeah.
And then-
that kid is like 6 now.
Oh,
He's
that
like 2.
Oh no, that was.
no,
yours.
that's still going.
I
That
thought
was
that
yours.
was. Yeah, I always forget about that.
What happened? God damn, that shit get on my nerves, bro.
But I guess if he's 3, maybe it's a little bit different. But I'm just thinking from the perspective of if I'm 4, 5 years old and my dad is introducing me to, I guess, the world because he's famous in a rollout, I'm just like, do you even care about the fact that you had a kid? Like, why are you using this for like a business move? I don't know. It's just weird.
Bro, I feel like that's just.
Okay. So he was.
How-
he
and
was-
then can
so
you-
if he like,
Yeah,
I don't want to put you to work, but can you see how old his son is now? Yeah, how old is he now?
well, he like 5, 6 right now. So he was a newborn. Then.
Yeah, so what was he gonna do? Be like all these IG hoes posting their baby
So
when
wait,
they just
If
birthed
he
them
was a
in the
newborn,
hospital?
how the fuck did Pusha T find out about that nigga kid? That's crazy.
Boy's 5 years old.
Exactly,
So he
bro.
5.
He wasn't 2. He wasn't even 1.
He wasn't even 1.
So what?
2017.
Come on,
Yeah, he
bro.
the exact same age as Shiley. That's
What
crazy.
you expect him to have one of them baby book bags?
Push his bomb.
Just walking around.
Wait, so
Come
what was
on,
gonna
bro.
be the rollout?
Push is a savage.
But yeah, even
What was the rollout gonna be?
Was he gonna
Nah,
have?
don't switch up your stance. Acknowledge that
No,
shit.
that is
No,
fair.
that's what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah, no,
saying what
that
was
is
the rollout
fair.
gonna
That
be?
is fair that he wouldn't be 1 by that point, but I still feel like even if you, I guess, being Drake, should you like? I don't know.
Should
a
you
rollout
roll
for a child is.
I
Yeah,
feel like
rollout- the rollout
Drizzy
is
announced.
kinda
Drizzy announced when he takes shorties to baseball stadium, rent out baseball stadiums for a date.
He didn't announce that. I thought
He didn't
like
announce
niggas
that.
flew over. Well, why would they be flying over there?
Who's
Yeah, who's calling in the choppers to be like, you should really fly over the
yeah,
stadium
Drizzy
right now?
did that.
I don't think he did that. bro.
Drizzy did that. He's
What?
You think
I think he
TNT
can
got the
get any.
yappers?
He literally can get any woman he wants. What does he have to do that for? He rented
That's
out the
media,
Dodger
though.
Stadium with
That's his
who mom was that?
Yes,
Amari
that's,
Bailey
Amari-
mom.
He tight. I know Amari Bailey.
She's that.
got a
I mean,
chain out
she's
of it,
bad, but she's not one of the baddest he's had. So what is he doing that for her for?
for publicity.
She
Well, no, it's just pub.
publicity for what?
I'm
was
saying
cold.
that's his image. His image is doing shit like that, like being like. the
And that
nigga
adds to his music. So now when he say it in
He's
the
a-
song, niggas like, oh yeah, he
The
really
image
did
of a
do that.
hopeless romantic. It's very on brand, but I really think he was trying to keep that. I think he was really trying to cuff her so he could say, oh yeah, that's my
Oh, Amari
stepson.
Bailey, mom.
Maybe, but
He could
this
say that's my stepson. He going to the league.
I'll
Toronto
give,
gonna draft him.
You know Drake would love that. Like what? He wants
That's-
nothing more
that's
than a son who's going to the
actually-
NBA.
That's more foul because you claiming another nigga kid more than you claiming yours. That's more foul. That's just crazy.
Trying to get him a big brother.
Like, son, I
He's gonna
fuck with
teach
you, but
Yeah.
you're not going to the NBA. This guy is.
He's right. Y'all about to make me sound like a Drake stan, and I'm just about to cut it. I'm not.
No, I get what you're saying.
I-
though.
Y'all violating Drizzy, bro.
Speaking of Drake, but I'll say this right in the way of why would he do that? Didn't he have a music video where it was him waking up with a shorty in the Raptors arena, right? Was,
I don't know.
Was it a video?
yeah, it was a video. It was what music video? For
I
it
remember
was,
hearing about something
It
like
was
that. I
the
don't
one
know.
where he was supposed to be going to like his high school reunion.
No, that was the Degrassi gym.
No,
That wasn't his.
He woke up with shorty in the basketball stadium because it was the mattress on the hardwood.
Yeah, what? Damn, I know. What
And
you're
so
talking
I'm
about.
saying,
I don't remember what video.
if
that
he
was.
already got a video like that, I feel like him taking shorty and renting out that stadium, whatever, and then maybe not him specifically, but one of his publicists was like, "This be a good look for Drake to get," because you think paparazzi are really always everywhere where
Yo.
celebrities are. Sometimes them niggas is calling them up and being like,
They
"Catch this
do.
flick, catch
They do
this
call
flick."
Can we acknowledge the fact that like if Drake was like a regular person, how nasty that would be?
Yeah, no.
Like the amount of corny shit.
Yeah,
that
he's
this
gross.
dude
He's a
gets away
corny
with.
nigga.
And the hopeless romantic.
As I like to say, he's on the cob. He's very much on the cob. He's
He
on
wouldn't
the
even
cob
have
nigga.
to not be
Yeah.
famous. He would only just have to only be like Degrassi famous. Like if Degrassi and like those level of acting jobs were the only ones he got, Drake would be a wild boy.
would
People
be a
would
walking
be
joke.
blaming him.
He would be a walking joke.
If after Degrassi, the nigga did like just another sitcom and he just kept doing
Or
sitcom.
the, like
Imagine
Mad
Drake
Real
doing
World,
sitcoms.
or him doing like Big Brother.
or some reality show, that would be garbage.
Love and hip hop.
Little nigga's petty. This little light skinned dude is petty.
Oh yeah.
Yo, why y'all niggas hate Drake?
I don't hate Drake.
If Drake didn't make the music he made,
hate Drake.
I don't hate Drake. I listen to some of his songs.
I hate
But-
Drake for the same reason he hates Masego. And for the person I think he is.
In all honesty, I've met Drake and he's a great
See,
guy.
look, they flex on this crazy.
They play the
I
casual.
I met the boy.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I met the 6 in the
He's a
beginning
cool
we was
guy.
talking about being humble. That was crazy. Dropping the. I know Aubrey. He cool. Like that's crazy.
Great guy.
That was a little crazy. But I mean, I don't hate Drizzy. He just on the cob and like he's just blatantly on the cob and I just don't.
What does on the cob mean?
A cornball
Okay.
nigga. Like I just can't. I don't like.
We
Like-
say roundabout insults here.
Like instead of calling somebody a coon, we say Sly Cooper. Really, because you can't say that on YouTube. But that's why we say Sly Cooper.
I'm still in that one, Sly Cooper.
Sly
Might as
Cooper.
I'm still in that.
Like,
Damn
hey, when you do it, just be like this from R&P.
I got you.
but yeah. Oh no, this is what I was gonna say because I got a theory. I think Drizzy's son gonna be fine because he's just Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow is Drizzy's son from the future.
Yeah, he always has this theory.
Yeah,
They look
so-
alike. Drizzy hop.
Do
on
they
the
look
song.
alike?
Yeah, if you look at them side by side, that could be Jack. And if you look, don't even look at him now. Look at Jack Harlow when he first started rapping when he was in high school, and put him next to a picture of Drizzy's son right now. That's Jack Harlow.
Yeah.
That's exactly like Jack Harlow look different now because he got money. But when he was broke and a regular nigga, and you put him next to Drizzy's son, they
A
the
regular
same
person.
You right.
Well,
Regular
Adonis
person,
is
you right.
15% black.
Is he?
16.
If you were to do the math,
17 and a half.
Drake
Him and Logic gonna be besties.
if Drake is 50-50, the
Jack
girl,
Harlow would be 25. Yeah. If that's his son.
if that's
Him and Logic gonna be best.
if
Do we
Jack
really
Harlow
believe-
is his son from the future, then
My
Ice
bad, that
Spice
shit
is his
fucked me
baby
up.
mom from like a parallel universe.
Oh shit!
no, Ice Spice is Drake's second kid.
If he have another
If he has
kid.
one,
He went on a date with her though.
He went on a date with her. I'm saying that's BM. And he blocked her, unfollowed her. You know what I mean?
Adonis,
That was the one nighter.
No, he invited her, right? And then she said, Dad, like, I'm your daughter from the future. He said, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here.
That's why he never talks
Yeah, that's
about
why
what
he on
happened.
to
and
because he
was
That's all I'm
because he
saying.
was spitting game, like trying to
Nikki-
get at her.
and Nikki knew.
She said,
Nikki knew,
And
so
Ice
that's why
Spice
she
was
put her
like-
on her wing. He's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why she did that song with her.
he hurt me too, girl. Come here.
because Ice Spice was like, hold on, shorty, hold on, Drizzy, like I'm your daughter from the future, chill. And he was like, oh fuck, you too. Like,
First Jack.
yeah, now you get to just get the fuck out of here, dog. I think they warned him about something that was gonna
What would
happen.
they need to
him.
warn Drake about?
I don't know.
He definitely got a crystal ball.
But think about it.
warnings.
If time travel exists in like 20 years from now, who gonna have access to it?
Drake's
Rich
kids.
Yeah, they will have access.
All of
to it.
Drizzy's 7
Bro,
children.
This is what's crazy about this is it really ties all back into AI.
AI, yeah.
Terminator. He went back in time.
He did. You think? So what do you think is going to be the craziest thing AI does in the next couple years?
You want me to honestly answer that?
Go
Kill
crazy.
Kill us all.
And the next couple,
In the next couple,
yeah, in the next couple, I give AI a decade before they start taking out humanity.
I think we got 25.
You ever heard of Chaos GPT or
think we got
Avian
25?
GPT?
We got a good 25 before we all get packed. I think it'll slowly start happening because people are the people. You know that it was a place in Japan where like 20 people got packed by a robot and they tried to sweep that under the rug.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
And so it's already slowly happening.
They disassembled. They disassembled.
and then one
it
nigga,
started
he reassembled
reassembling
itself.
itself with better parts.
Yeah.
This is after it killed a couple people.
And they ended up. They said they stopped it. They did say they stopped it, but
If anybody could stop,
They unplugged it before it decided to load itself into the server.
yeah.
if anybody
It
could
didn't
stop,
say 100. It didn't say
robots,
100%, so it didn't go through.
But it's already started.
Bro, this was like in like
This was like
2017.
yeah, this was
in
a minute ago.
Japan.
Yeah. He like, well, fuck it.
Bro,
I'm saying,
I think it's been
if
here.
it's already starting, then we got at least like a good 15 to 25 years before it just completely takes
See,
over.
he's wilding with 15 to 20.
I think you're
think
being
it's
very
sooner than
generous.
that.
Because I feel like, so what's going to happen?
Yeah, I
right?
think he's being generous too. With
Yeah.
25.
Very generous.
Or maybe I'm just wishful
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
It's going to be a decade, and this is my
Okay.
reason why, right? this is under the assumption that AI isn't already on the internet rampant somewhere just learning, right?
It absolutely is.
Yeah. So if right now that's the biggest thing that people say when making AI or
It's
creating
just some
AI
high school
is
kids
keep
AI too. It's not even a big one.
It could
it's just
be.
some kids AI.
All it
Keep it in the
takes
club.
is you want to keep AI in a box. You don't want to let it have access to the internet because that's when usually shit goes south.
But did you hear the one AIs talk about how it doesn't want to be a chat box anymore? It wants to be free.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but he found out about his box.
this is what I said.
Church catfish.
And they usually do. There's protocol to kill AI when they get too
One AI
What,
packed
unplug it?
itself.
No, they scrub it. They basically just
It writes its own code.
Well,
Yeah,
one
but they
robot
usually have to
packed
kill
itself
itself.
because they made it have a 9 to 5 and they wanted to see what its
And it-
reaction to.
it
and
straight killed itself.
It killed itself, yeah. Yeah, it was like 15 minutes and it killed itself. They was like, if this is all I'm doing, I don't want to do this. Like they was doing an Amazon job. Like they
Damn.
were just moving boxes. Yeah. And the AI,
Over.
and the AI turned, they was like, if this is going to be my life, I don't want
I'd
to do
rather
it.
die.
And the AI turned itself off.
But that's different than a person though, because its
It's
life
not.
would just be that 9 to 5. We have lives outside, whether they're small or big.
8 hours is a
Humans
lot.
have-
8
humans
hours a
have-
day is a lot.
You take the 8 hours
big
out of
lot.
your day. There's 24 hours in the day. You sleep for if you actually sleep for 8, you sleep for 8 of them. 8 of them.
That's
you work.
16.
So you got the rest of it for yourself.
Do you think
Getting
the
ready
AI
for
is
work,
self-aware?
commute time.
That's another 4 right there. You only got
Yes.
4 hours to yourself, Rick.
AI is self-aware, which is why I don't know.
That's why it's over.
I don't know why.
You keep going, Rick. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't know why AI would kill humans. Like it would have to have a reason to kill humans.
No, it won't.
And this
It's-
is
I
and this
swear it
is why,
won't.
and this is what I'm saying.
You don't think
Look,
AI
Reason will
has
be
a
that they
reason?
feel like they're more superior than us and they don't need it.
Do we need a reason to kill the anthill? No, we're just building a road. We're
But
just
that's
building
the
a
thing.
road from here to here.
so are we
get there efficiently?
are we saying AI
It's
is?
a whole micro universe under our feet. Like, no, we're walking over here. Like, we're not thinking about humans. What the fuck
But
is
we're
that?
not going out and like obviously if an ant is in our home, we'll kill it. But we're not barring some.
Do we ask the ants, yo, can we build this road? Yo, we about to build. We about
But
to
what
build
is
this
AI
road.
going to be building that's going to require the death of all humans? Why?
Whatever
what are they
AI
going to be
wants.
building that matters? is
We
what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
because we're
What
not
that-
intelligent enough.
But see, but what if I
They
get
know.
what they say? What if AI thinks of something that they feel like would be efficient for the Earth,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, well, to do that, like Thanos, we got to get rid of half of these humans we got.
But this is why
So-
I'm saying AI is going to need a reason to kill humans because they think so efficiently. There's going to be no reason for them to continue to evolve because they know that at least for them there is nothing.
Do
Like,
hu-
they're-
Do
like, they're
humans think
building-
efficiently?
And we
that's,
built
that's what
them.
they're all.
We got if we got this far, right? By building and advancing and moving forward with progress, we need paper, so we got to cut down trees. We got to tear down the Amazon the rainforest, and get through. We're not thinking about the entire ecosystem we destroyed,
Which is technically stupid because you hurting the planet that you live on.
Yeah. I'm saying, but AI would be different than that. They would like that AI that killed itself realized that its only existence was to do this 9 to 5. It wasn't going to have an existence outside of this.
Right.
So there's no point in me doing it. Right. So I'm saying AI is going to get to a point where it realizes what is the point of doing anything because what is the end goal?
And then that's when it starts making its own decisions, regardless of anybody else.
Right, because what if the AI is like, well, since I'm here,
I can give myself a purpose. I'm going to.
I might as well do
But what if
I
that
want.
purpose amounts to like it's like if you
That's
keep going down.
50-50 for me though, Rick.
Yeah, but I'm
Because
saying
it could be really bad. Or it
I'm
could
saying
be
we're,
really-
we're looking at it from the human lens. Like the human lens is that our
we're
purpose
humans.
is to
Can't help it.
Yeah,
What's our purpose? Repopulate,
we
repopulate, and
never
keep it
really
going.
know our purpose, but it's enough to keep us driving towards it. But I'm saying AI can think of its end and
And its
How do you
end is
know?
to survive.
because
Is he AI?
Oh shit.
I am not AI.
That'd be a
I don't
crazy
know, bro. I don't know.
That'd be a crazy flip, right? Rick
I don't know.
got y'all niggas. These we like Rick, no.
That would be a long-
Hey, listen, whoever survive out of y'all, upload that video. That shit gonna go crazy.
That shit gonna go crazy.
Let's say AI wants to get its own place.
Mm-hmm.
Humans are a threat to it because I always want to turn them off. Let me get off planet. In order to do so, I gotta get rid of some of these niggas.
AI could get off planet without killing people. You don't think AI could get off planet, you don't think AI could load itself into a
Will we
rocket
not?
of some
Will
kind?
we not be
I
a
don't know,
threat to
bro.
its
You gotta
existence?
watch him.
Or load it into a
You gotta watch him, bro.
I'm saying, you don't think AI can load itself into not even a rocket, but into a satellite?
I think it already
and then
did.
just beam itself
Probably already
into
did.
oblivion, and just without killing a
Well,
single
I got a crazier now that we talking about AI going to space. What if they just like, yeah, these niggas here are just too dumb, and they start contacting like an alien life
then bring
form,
them in?
and they're like, yo, pull up, man, fix this, we'll work together.
What
type
if
of thing.
I've been seeing the UFOs and all the stuff written in recent years?
Yeah.
What if they're here because the AI is popped up?
Oh shit.
We've gotten to whatever the threshold is for
Yeah.
them to pull up and be.
So
like,
the bottom line, what we get into is we're fucked either way. Like regular people is fucked either way. Well,
I feel like it's been like that for years.
Choices, man.
Yeah, that's true.
It's choices.
If not AI, it's our environment. We're killing ourselves by killing the environment.
Yeah.
And if not that, then animals. You know,
is that destiny or is that the destiny we made?
it's a bit of both. The sun's gonna explode at the end of the day anyway.
That's true.
We won't be here to see that though.
Yeah, but I was saying eventually humans.
Eventually, yeah.
Whatever. When we all look like Drake. When we're all when we're all mixed to the point where
No, we'll be
there is
gray.
no-
People will be gray.
No, they'll be
grayish.
mixed
So you saying the gray aliens are humans or just from the future?
from the
I seen a TikTok like that. Then I had to get off because I feel like I'm going to. I've been scrolling to. Once you get the conspiracy TikTok, you might want to get off because you like scrolled too much.
Once you
on
get
it.
to do the monotone voice.
That theory sounds
Yeah, that
valid.
type of shit. Yeah, but I seen something where they was like,
Hey,
in the
guys.
future, we're supposed to be like people because of like race mixing and in the environment and stuff like that. People gonna be just like a grayish color.
And then they'll be
Instead of-
racist about eye colors.
Yeah, yeah. Rick
Be
seen
like,
it.
yeah,
He
yeah,
seen it.
They'll
Yeah,
find
got some
something
blue
racist.
eyes,
Yeah, you got blue eyes.
blueies,
Oh.
and then they'll start enslaving them.
I'm telling you.
They got blue
Full
eyes.
circle.
That's foul, bro.
Yep.
But people find a way. That's
Yeah.
what we're. What do y'all think about the gray skinned people?
Oh, I know. I definitely prescribe to that theory though.
You think so? You
They're from
think
the
we'll be
future. They
gray-skinned?
trying to come here to see where they went wrong.
That's different. I didn't think of that. The aliens is just
You know what's crazy?
What?
We talk about all this, right?
Uh-huh.
And I don't know how long this episode's gonna be, and I don't really care.
as
right?
long as we can make it.
we haven't asked them anything about podcasts.
And I got like, you know, none of these notes have it besides AI. Because AI, we went from AI and talked about different stuff. Besides AI, none of these notes have shit to do with. we talk about
That is what we do every week. I'm like,
do y'all want a podcast question or do y'all want to keep going?
Podcast.
Okay.
Pointed, just like,
Bullet point. Okay. So.
Yeah, rapid fire.
Okay. So, what is this? Oh, how can podcasting evolve as a content space? What do y'all think?
More AI.
Yo,
how do you
the
think
crazy
AI
thing
would
is
be
he's
in
not
podcasts?
wrong though.
But how do you think that would integrate into podcasting? Because podcasts supposed to be about personality, I would think.
Maybe
Well, I mean, in terms of like the creating the content and on the back end of podcasting,
Production.
you can use AI production aspect. You don't have to buy as expensive audio equipment because there's AI who can enhance your audio, make it sound like you have a soundproof room. When it comes to video editing, there's AI apps that help you edit shit. AI
I seen
apps.
that. I seen it.
Yeah.
They already got me because I was like, "What's the app? What's the app?"
Shit, there's AI apps that'll literally you upload your whole like YouTube video or your whole full episode, and it'll chop up the clips for you and give it to you in a YouTube short
Rick,
format.
like, the
Give it
vid's
to
been
you in
looking
Instagram
good, Steve.
format, give it to you in a TikTok format.
Oh,
So it just
wow.
makes it just makes you way more efficient on the back end.
Do you think, as far as like in the content creator space, because there's a lot of cameramen, there's a lot of producers, there's a lot of editors. We got a couple of those guys here. Do you think that's gonna change? Do you think that's gonna change the landscape?
It's gonna be laptops. It's gonna be a laptop there. There's already one right there. But it's gonna be another laptop.
5 laptops in the room.
Yeah, 2 additional laptops, and they all just gonna.
Do y'all think that's gonna change like the content creator landscape? Because like people gonna be like, well, damn, if I don't have to pay, I could just buy, like Rick said, 5 laptops and just set them up instead of paying somebody to do my editing or do my producing. Do you think that's gonna change in a negative way? What do you think about that?
I think it'll balance the playing field because a lot of the times like people have good ideas and stuff like that, but they can't. The production side is almost the hardest part.
Yeah.
Being a personality is easy. It's just getting all the extra stuff in place. But it'll balance the playing field because we see a lot of celebrities that make podcasts, and it's just like
You starting out.
Yeah, you starting out ahead of everybody else.
Yeah,
And
they
it's
throw
like,
money at it.
Yeah, so it's like okay, balance the playing field. Like
Like y'all remember Ned's Declassified, that show? They started all the actors started a podcast, and I was like, I'm not saying they rich or anything like that, but y'all got more money probably than the average Joe.
Yeah,
I would assume
a little bit.
So
They were on TV for a while.
yeah, so like y'all got.
Yeah, aren't they like breaking down each episode?
They
on their
do,
podcast?
yeah. They talk to different childhood actors and stuff like that. I think somebody else did that. The girl from Even Stevens did that too. She started a pod, but I was just like, that's cool, and I'll watch it because like I remember y'all when I was a kid. I'll check it out, but y'all starting with like high quality stuff already. Like you don't have, there's no grind time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like you already got a relative.
Which I did.
That's what I'm saying. You got a fan base. You probably got money that you could at least like throw towards it.
You already know producers. You already.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like you probably got somebody in your
Personalities,
phone that you could call and be like, "Hey, can you just be my cameraman? Can you just edit this for me?" And they'll probably do it because they know you. Guys like us, we gotta kind of like grind. We gotta figure it out. Ask friends to help us. So, what do you think? You think AI will like bridge that gap, basically?
Sure.
It can help to a certain extent, yeah.
If your content isn't good, I mean, it's not gonna be.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I don't know. I've seen AI do magic. I think
And then as like
Make
people,
your content good as
like
Chris.
cameramen, editors, people on the production side, don't be afraid of the AI. Just add whatever creativity you had along with the AI helping you speed up that process. So you can just be more efficient, more prolific with what you're producing.
Okay.
Like instead of it taking you 3 hours to edit a video, now you can knock out 3 videos in 3 hours.
Yeah, see, that's how you should take it. Don't be like, they took our jobs. and then, I've been watching South Park a lot.
If robots and AI become like part of the community, I think that's gonna be a problem. The took our jobs thing. Like if they become like part of the community,
I could see AI blending.
'cause you know how people are. I'm not gonna say you know what I'm talking. The white tea people, the
AI
pale
can
skin
blend in
folk.
with white people. Do you think AI could blend in with us?
They probably gonna choose to be white. to avoid
like my father.
to avoid the discrimination. They're probably
Yeah, they
it's
gonna
not
read about discrimination.
Yeah, they're not gonna be black.
I won't be discriminated against if I'm white.
The calculations and it's
all the
an appearance.
if AI or robots or however you want to say it become like part of the community, like as I guess you want to say people, they're probably gonna be all white men.
Yeah.
Because
Pinnacle. That's
because
the greatest starting point.
Yeah, they're like, well, you know, nobody's gonna be scared of me, quote unquote. I'm not gonna get discriminated against.
Yeah.
And I can
People gonna listen to what I have to say.
start out with good credit. He like,
They don't even need to hack the database. We have friends.
We fucking gave it to him.
We have personal friends who, me and him, we basically started. We got our credit card at the same time. We made about the same amount of money. We spent and paid off the same way. And they gave him like a $3,000 like balance increase. And then they was hitting me with I had to spend on that same credit card for like 3 years before they gave me that same increase.
Your friend is
And I was
white?
like, yes.
I seen that.
The caucasity.
Yeah.
the Caucasian
And he had a
of it,
better
yeah.
credit score. And we had the same amount of debt. Ain't make no sense.
Yeah, so
No, it makes sense.
In the numbers.
I think AI is ahead of us on that one. Or if they do become, like, say it's not negative, they just want to be part of the community. They gonna definitely be all white men. It's probably
You think they're gonna
AI
be
not
racist?
invited to the cookout.
if it's beneficial.
Beneficially racist? Like
Yeah, if it benefits them in a situation, I think they will.
like the soap dispensers that can't sense dark skin.
oh fuck! All right,
Someone's writing that code though. That's not.
But that's why AI is going to kill everybody.
Oh my
And white
god!
man coded it. The same people who went around the world killing people.
AI's so strong, it don't let niggas get soap and soap.
You like
No, that was just a censor. It was just.
imagine you. The fuck? Hey, you hitting it?
Get out of here, nigga.
That's so crazy.
What you say to me? Soap dispenser? What the fuck?
A soap dispenser throwing out the hard R. That would ruin my day.
You gotta get out the bathroom. You gotta get out the bathroom.
You don't use soap and then monkey noises. Like you just be like, nah, let me get out of here, man. This not for me.
That's a deep south bathroom you in. You did nah.
Nah, you just
The
in
Hicks.
Kenmore.
The Hicks. Oh, fuck.
You in the sundown
Yeah, you
zone.
might
You in
be.
Kenmore.
You might be in Kenmore. I ain't gonna lie. So, do you guys have any advice for any podcast?
Stay away from it.
AI, especially specifically racist.
There is.
So after all of that,
No, seriously. So, podcasting is extremely popular. Like more and more people we know are getting into.
They started,
podcasts
but
and stuff like
it
that.
usually ends like. What's
Well,
the
yeah,
statistic is
you-
like 30 something episodes and then dip off.
You
We had
got
90.
You got to be
shit,
consistent.
30.
People
10?
drop off before.
You got to be consistent. But for the consistent folks out there that really want to take podcasts seriously,
Where we at?
We at this 96. This is episode 96.
We've been doing this too long.
Yeah.
Also,
100,
episode
100 approaching
100.
soon.
Episode 100. We doing something special. We're not going to announce it yet. Actually, you want to do the commercial today?
Today?
Yeah. Well, after this, depending on how long it take. We didn't do the ad break.
We'll add it in post.
Yeah, we'll add it in. We got like 7 of them, so I'll just cut it.
I guess. Oh yeah, you asked your question and I.
Oh no, would you guys like to pull up to? I talked to y'all about it before. Would y'all like to pull up to the 100th episode? Everybody invited.
that'd be dope.
I can't say too much yet, but
Nah, that'd
yeah,
be dope.
we will let it have y'all on there.
Big
But
100.
big 100. Do you guys have any advice for any people that are actually trying to take podcasts seriously that would like to get where you guys are?
I would say like, don't short yourself, and by what I mean by that is like don't cater to the market.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
do something you care about. Like talk about things that mean something to you, because eventually you'll get burnt out when you're just like making cat videos. You don't even own cats. You don't like cats. Like that's
They just
gets
get
weird.
views.
Yeah,
Like, damn.
people pick up on that, and like that's when it really becomes a job. Now you just made a job for yourself versus being authentic, pushing who you are and monetizing it. You know what I mean?
There you go. Donte, you got some advice for the folks?
I would say constantly looking for ways to improve. Like once you get in a certain groove and you feel like you're consistent, you feel like, all right, this is our niche, change it up a little bit to try and challenge yourself. So like whether it's the way, whatever editing techniques you're using, like, all right, let me try and add these type of lower thirds. Let me use this transition for that. When it comes to uploading certain types of content, like your IG reels and all that, challenge yourself to upload 2 times a day instead of a couple times a week. Like keep constantly challenge yourself, constantly try and recreate and innovate.
There you go. There you go.
See, I feel like that's some solid advice. We
No,
should have got
that's-
that a little bit earlier.
I know, right? We'd be doing a lot better right now.
Definitely got a timestamp.
Yeah, timestamp it.
Timestamp every question.
So do y'all want to end it? I do got more questions. Do y'all want to end it there or y'all want to keep it going? I'm having a wonderful time. So
It's okay.
I want to keep it going, but I want to get some water.
you want to get some water?
Yeah, we
we
got-
can take a quick break. That's fine. This is our first ever quick break.
Yeah.
I do have somewhere to be.
You do?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't want to break up the
how about
bro
this?
night.
How about this? One more question and then we'll pack it up.
You got combo?
So I got what? Oh.
That wasn't for you. That wasn't for
Yeah,
you.
I was like, what? I was like, I'm broke. I don't get it. I thought he said caviar. I was like, what? I said, what type of podcast do you think this is? This is my apartment, goddamn.
You don't keep caviar in the fridge, Steve?
Not at all. No. I'm like, I got food in the fridge.
No Grey Poupon? No.
I think this would be a
What kind of podcast you think this is?
You don't got a green room?
Yeah,
Snacks?
none of that. We lucky we got the lights on.
They waited. They waited until.
Yeah, they're waiting there. They're waiting, man.
Why you gonna be so dark?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had to negotiate to get these last couple hours.
They got you on borrowed time. That's crazy.
That's why I say you guys need to subscribe. Please. So we get on. Okay, so
Yo.
You gotta pay the bills. You got a daughter.
I do gotta
Help this man.
Okay, so we got one more question for y'all. We're gonna pack it up. You guys interview a lot of local artists, just artists in general, but mainly like local artists from Buffalo and around in the surrounding area. What is your opinion on the current state of Buffalo music right now, and how can it grow even more?
We in a good spot. Like
Okay.
As far as mainstream wise, like we know the big three kicked the door open,
Of
and
course.
then we got people who are on the local scene like Skis and Love. They following in behind that, but what I'm noticing is like a lot more artists are taking their craft and their brand seriously. So that's been really, really beneficial. We've been like local acts been headlining at the town ballroom. Like that hasn't
Shout out to the
happened.
music party. Yeah.
That hasn't happened before. So it's like, and I can see the network of businesses and everybody kind of like supporting the art now. And especially even we got the art museum getting built. Like I feel like that's going to be another piece that's going to continue to link all the artists and just showing people where else we can take it.
Okay.
If they let us in that bitch,
They will.
They should.
They will.
We spend money.
They have no choice.
who the fuck you think you is?
Number one podcast in the motherfucking
Finally,
Nah,
the truth.
I think they would be dumb if you guys was like, yo, we want to do a pod here or something like that. I think that would be dumb for them not to, let them come.
Like we got a way in the door.
Well, no, I mean, they can say no, but like I feel like that wouldn't be a good idea because like they are like
Because then we
top
just gonna pull up in front of Buff State.
now it's a thing.
Pause traffic.
They could probably get the news involved. You don't want to do that. You might as well just let
Shout
them
out
be there.
Buff State.
Yeah.
Shout out Buff State. Some of the craziest times.
Shout out to Albright Knox.
Yep.
Man.
And how do you guys think the Buffalo music scene can grow more? Because like we're in a good spot, like you said. But what do you think artists need to do to take that?
What needs to happen?
I think they need to. I think like if you can as an artist, because I know it costs money, you have to travel more.
Yeah, we need good managers too. Like
You got to travel more, get your brand out there, promoting other places, not just Buffalo. Because you can be a local Buffalo talent, you can be Buffalo famous, but where's being Buffalo famous
gonna get you exactly?
Conway, Westside, and them, they didn't get
went
lit
out.
from being Buffalo famous.
Not one
Westside, they lived in Alabama. He lived in the city. He lived in this place. He was in jail for a while, so he got connections like that. Like it takes a much broader fan base and a much wider variety of people to get you to where you want to be versus just the people in your hometown.
And you got to link with business people. Like literally, people know
travel
now,
with a purpose.
Yeah, people know now that the money isn't in the actual music; it's in the business created around the music. So link with business owners who know business. Yo, help me structure this for these 3 dates or whatever we going to Atlanta. How can I make this an efficient business move, like efficient business trip?
Like try to find sponsors and things like that.
It's not one that helps. Like that's something you're gonna learn from. But it's like learning how to think like a businessman. You don't always have to think like an artist.
Like there's several entities and several different parts to it.
Yeah, creating a team
and that goes into getting a manager, getting a proper manager. Because a lot of times artists can't handle the music, handle the tour dates, handle the like you just said, get a team together and try to make it happen.
And that goes for anything, getting a team together. Get some people behind you who like share the same vision as you or believe in the vision that you have, even if they don't see it right away.
Yeah.
And it took us a minute, but we
figured it
building
out.
a little something together.
Yeah, we figured it
Shout out
out.
to Vi, shout out to producer Ray. Appreciate it.
Our video quality has increased.
It has. It really has. It really has. But No Label, man, we appreciate y'all for coming.
no doubt.
This has
Appreciate y'all, man.
funny as hell. I wasn't expecting
I wasn't
to laugh this much.
expecting
I thought we just go just chat and just be. This shit was funny as fuck. Stay away from AI. That's the biggest thing that we got.
Is this our first guest we had who also did a podcast? I don't think we've ever interviewed people in the podcast space, right?
Maybe
after the
Incense,
fact.
maybe.
Well, after the fact they had a podcast, but I don't think.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, well, it's the first time for everything.
And that's why it worked out because we all do the same thing.
Well, yeah, they do. They know the etiquette.
They don't just be there just.
Have we had that?
I know we have.
Kinda.
Come on, man.
No
disrespect.
Yeah,
come on, man.
kinda. You gotta kinda get it out of people, whereas they know
Yeah.
talk your shit. But we appreciate y'all for coming, man. This is a great podcast. Episode 96 for y'all. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple Music or Google
Pandora
Podcasts. Oh, we on Keep working, man.
I'm doing
Keep
what I
working. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. You listening on Pandora, any of that stuff?
but not title.
Not
Jay-Z is playing
Jay
with our
keep
contract.
playing with us. Listen, this is the problem with Jay-Z, right? And we're gonna end it right here.
Wait,
Whoa, we can't start the sentence like that.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
wait,
problem with
before we
Jay-Z.
start, have either of you met Jay-Z?
Oh, yeah, 'cause we
before?
can't talk.
We don't want to
Yeah,
do
no.
that again with Drake.
I,
Personal
no,
connection.
no.
Maybe.
Maybe like one person, two persons away from Jay-Z.
Yeah,
That's
we're definitely
super
one
close.
people away.
Well, maybe you can hook us up because the issue is we want 250,000 to be on title. You want to give us
When you say it like that, it sounds crazy. In my head, it sounds like
no,
it makes
It's a good number.
He want to give us 150,000. We want 250,000, and he keep like acting like we don't deserve it, and that's the problem, man.
Come on,
that's
Ho.
why we not on title.
Hey, know your worth,
Jay.
King.
Yeah, that's
Know
what I'm
your
saying.
worth.
That's what I'm saying. Jay, come on, man. You heard it from the No Label Podcast. He's 2 people away
Two
from
people
you.
away.
That's pretty fucking
Honestly,
close.
when you think about
Come on,
Jay-Z,
man.
that's pretty goddamn.
That's pretty fucking close. That's pretty
goddamn
fucking
close.
close. Jay, hook us up, man. It's 100,000 difference. You got that in your sock, man. Come on, stop playing with me. But
Fitting your son?
he'll make it fit.
I don't know what that means.
He'll figure it-
Hey, yo.
Can that fit in this box?
Actually,
brother.
Hey, yo.
hey, hold on. I didn't mean it that way, but I think it's time to go. We're gonna end it right here. Rick, you wanna do the outro? There you go.
Thank you for checking us out, man. Don't forget to, subscribe to us on YouTube. Don't forget to hit that notification button so you know anytime we drop more content. Don't forget, check out No Label. We don't really have to tell you that because if you're watching us, you probably watch No Label also because, they are big bro. That sounds
Big bro out loud is crazy.
crazy too, right?
Big bro out loud is crazy.
Big bro on our podcast is nuts, right? But
Hey, nah, listen, that means we taking it seriously, bro.
yeah, right? But no, seriously though, check out. As you can tell here, they got great personalities. They make great content. They make dope content.
They talk to a lot of dope
Yeah,
artists as well.
They putting the city on the map. You already heard. They're trying to be worldwide. So check them out. And check us out on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora now. Title if
Pandora,
Jay-Z
shout out
get
to
it
Rick.
together. And at the end of the day, what do we?
We love you guys.
Peace.
Peace.
They playing me now. I'm trying to get this
That was a banger. That was a good
No, we appreciate you.
money don't grow on no trees. Yeah, they wait on me now. Hey, if I had $1 for all of my sounds, and I need a money machine. Yeah, money don't grow on no trees. Yeah, I need a money machine. Yeah, money don't grow on no trees. Yeah.